Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse figures from Hasbro. This is the X-Men Marvel's Morph figure that's available now. I want to thank our friends at Zavvi for providing him for review. And we're also going to take a look at Sugarman, who is the Build-A-Figure in this assortment. So Morph comes in the standard single package Marvel Legends packaging. Looks really good. X-Men logo there. And over on the side, you see artwork of the character as seen in the comic. That's him right there, along with Apocalypse. And it's the same on the other side. And of course, the back, you have a image of the figure. You have a brief description, which is there. And you have a look at Sugarman and every other figure in this wave. There's a closer look. There's also a breakdown of what piece of Sugarman comes with each figure. So you will need all 7 figures to build Sugarman. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've taken Morph out of packaging and I have built Sugarman, and I am in shock and awe over this Build-A-Figure. They really nailed it as far as everything, quality, paint applications, likeness. It's just one of the best Marvel Legends figures of the year in my opinion. But I want to talk about Morph, who also looks really good. Great likeness to the comics. And he uses some shared parts with some current Marvel Legends figures, including in this wave. It's basically the same base with some newly tooled parts, such as the head, the cape, the hands, the forearms here, and the boots. All that is brand new. And I really like how they did these paint applications here with these silver circles around it. The cape is also removable, as shown, so you can get a look. And the head sculpt looks really good. They got a little eyebrow just on one side. They really nailed it. Articulation is standard to every other Marvel Legends figure. Nothing new about that. But I want to spend most of the time talking about Sugarman, and I'm sure you guys want to spend most of the time looking at him. So look at that amount of detail in the head, and I believe that the reason why these figures don't have interchangeable hands, stuff like that, is because of the expense to build Sugarman and to make all these parts. It's 100% unique. They probably won't be able to reissue him in any way, so make sure to get him. Look at that amount of detail. He comes with his hammer. All the arms are fully articulated. So this is just a standard hammer. It's not Thor's hammer. Just so anyone new watching understands that. I would be very, very shocked if Sugarman was considered worthy of carrying the hammer, which if you've read the comics, you know he certainly is not. And they really did a great job on here. Just look at that paint wash on there. Everything about it looks really good. But let's take a closer look at the head sculpt. They really nailed it. Every aspect about it looks great. The horns, the tongue, some of which has soft plastic to bend. the chest harness on the body, these here, the belt buckle, very nicely detailed, very nicely done. He has a belt buckle on all 4 of his wrists, as you can see. There's the other one. So let's look at his back. He's got a wash up here. That looks really good. The straps are loose, as are the belt. It's just placed over the body. It's not sculpted to it. The hair, nicely done, nicely textured. The eyes, they're like a bright orange. Inside the mouth, you can even see, if you think you can see from the camera, you can see his tonsils all the way back there. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's amazing that they accomplished that. And the hammer, so this was a happy accident. The hammer breaks apart very easily, stick in and out of his hand, and can also be placed in the holster right over here. And there you go. So now he doesn't always have to hold the hammer, and you don't have to struggle getting it in there. But again, they nailed it with the likeness. Just look at that sculpted detail and the straps, things like that. He has a couple of rings on his fingers. He's got one there. And he's got 4 there. And 2 over here. So to remove the hammer, you just want to take it off like that. Well, I found it best to stick this through there and then put the hammer back on just like that. So very straightforward, very nicely done. And I'm sure you've been watching as I'm moving him, you guys get a pretty good idea of the articulation, double hinged elbows here, swivel hinged knees there, swivel thighs, various points like that. Most of I don't think really any of the torso has any articulation except a swivel waist. This is all just sculpted, but all the articulation is in the arms, the legs. So ultimately they nailed it. Highly recommended. And make sure to get it now while you can. Zavvi has these. I believe they're still in stock. Use the coupon codes at toyhypeusa.com in this review. Just below the video on YouTube, and listed in the written review and photo galleries of these reviews and every other Age of Apocalypse reviews we've been working on. And that's 10 and 15% off, which is a good savings. And here's a look at Sugar Man with Dark Beast and Wolverine. And here's a look at Sugar Man with the rest of the wave, X-Man, Jean Grey, Wild Child, Sunfire, and Morph. So thanks again to Zavvi for providing this wave for review. Greatly appreciated. Please like and share this video. Make sure to use those coupon codes when you shop at Zavvi. Again, they're 10 and 15% off. The codes are on the site and below on the video. Also, click off the link before you shop. We'd greatly appreciate that. This is Anthony Scott of toyhypeusa.com. Please follow us on other social media channels, links below on YouTube or on the upper right-hand side of the website. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more coverage.